Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jay. He's Maddie. This is Yankee and the Brit Sports Talk. And today, we're going to give you our power rankings of the top 10 NFL teams, just so you know where we're at. As of right now, we're recording right before the beginning of Week 13. But before we get into it, Maddie, I know you love football. I know you love debates, and I know you love memes. So we got to tell everybody about Savage Football NFL memes because these guys have it popping. It's a good time. Go find them on Facebook. It's a fun group. You guys do a lot of interacting with us and others on there, and we have a great time. So go check out Savage Football NFL memes as soon as you get done watching us.
And, it's just another place where you can go to argue with me and Jay about whether Deebo Samuel is a top 5 wide receiver or...
Yeah, not Curtis.
Well, not Curtis Samuel. Also, everybody, Nadoli Clowin, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas jumper time here in the UK. Look at that. Happy Advent, everyone.
One more shout out to the 4 of you who, starting tonight, will be starting the Yankee and the Brit Fantasy Football Playoffs. It's our boy Maddie, Mark Duff from Team Duffy, Josh Royce, I believe it is, Joshua, I'm sorry if I got that wrong, and Aaron Bloomdahl are our final 4 in the Yankee and the Brit Fantasy Football. Good luck to you guys. And if you don't remember the format, you 4, you're playing the same person for 2 weeks. Overall score wins it.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that, but fuck.
Yeah, overall score over 2 weeks wins it. That's
cool because I don't have Devontae Adams this week, so I was pretty pissed. But yeah, fantastic. What the fuck, man? I thought I might have a bye. I went 10-1.
There's no buys, my man. There's only 4. You get it's like the college playoffs, man. There's 4 games, both winners play each other. That's it, man.
I'm 10-1 for absolutely no reason. It's all right. Doesn't matter.
All right, Maddie. We're gonna start with these power rankings. And right now, at number 10, I'm just gonna start. I have the Cincinnati Bengals, which it's only because I don't know which team shows up week to week, but they're a top 10 team for me right now.
Yeah, I believe the Bengals are absolutely fantastic. They've got some absolute studs on that team. I've got the Tennessee Titans falling to number 10.
Okay.
I just don't. Thank you. The Tennessee Titans are number 10. They haven't shown me anything since Derrick Henry left. So that's it from me.
Fair enough. I have the Tennessee Titans falling way down my list, so I don't disagree with you at all. Coming at number 9, and they're probably a better team than this, but on a 2-game skid, your Cowboys, number 9.
Yeah, fair enough. I can see that. I can see why you've done that as well. From where you had them last week, you can only put them down from there because of the performance on Thanksgiving. I've got the Cincinnati Bengals coming in at number 9, a team that I've wanted to be getting in my top 10 for ages. They're racked with talent. They just need an offensive line. They just need more consistency from the consistency position. So offensive line, defensive line, those kind of places.
All right. Well, number 8, I got the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're playing better than they were. I think they're coming. And the reason I got them in the top 10 right now is I think people are a little nervous to play.
Yeah, I think you'll always be nervous to play the Kansas City Chiefs because you don't know if you're just going to show up and Patrick Mahomes is going to throw for 500 yards and score 51 points. You just don't know. You don't know whenever that's going to happen. The Chiefs are not on my list because I'm not. They haven't shown me anything. I'm a show me now kind of guy. The Los Angeles Rams are in at number 8. Falling down from 4 because they've kind of shown me their slide is a bit more than just a bit of rough form. And that was a bad loss. It wasn't even close against the Packers. It wasn't even close. It shouldn't have been as close as it was on the scoreboard.
I have the Rams sliding on mine too. I don't think they've been looking good the last few weeks, but I did have them so high for a while that's probably why they're not down as far as you. I got no complaints where you have them. But my number 7 team is a team that's one freaking loss away from being out of my top 10 and me jumping off the bandwagon. How you put up 8 turnovers in 2 weeks is freaking ridiculous. The Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, exactly. One more. If they lose this week, then they're out of the top 10, replaced by whoever has the most impressive win, to be perfectly honest. They haven't shown anything since Derrick Henry's gone, and Derrick Henry isn't coming back. So how can they be high
They
up? It's just
they
they
moved the
started so
ball up
high.
and down the field, and every time they got close to scoring, it was fumble,
Yeah.
interception, fumble. It's like, geez.
It's like we started them so high that they've got to come down in slow increments.
I had them at 2 at one point.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have them any like you can't just take them off after being at 2. I forgot my number. 7. I have the Baltimore Ravens in at number 7. The Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson's coming back, and as we spoke about on our week preview, he'll be healthier this week than he was last week.
And at number 6, a team you just mentioned not too long ago, I got the LA Rams coming down from number 3. They're down to number 6 for me. They're a team that I wasn't worried about, and now I'm a little worried about them because I know that he's injured, but everybody's injured. Matt Stafford's not looking great. That defense did not look like that defense to me against the Packers. That's what shocked me the most.
That's what I'm worried about. Their defense is healthy and not playing well. That's why I have them down. I'm not worried about their offense. I understand they're a bit banged up and that kind of stuff, but a team that I'm starting to worry about for me at number 6, the Dallas Cowboys in at number 6. Again, lots of injuries. We'll see how they play when those injuries come back. If they still play like shit when those injuries come back, the reason they haven't fallen as far as the Rams is that at least they took their game to overtime. You know, at least they managed to get their game to overtime. There was a lot of shitty refereeing calls, but that Rams game wasn't even close.
Well, who do you got coming in at number 5, Maddie?
The run gameless, but still extremely talented Buffalo Bills in at number 5.
Really? I don't even have the Bills on my list. The Bills didn't make my list. That one kind of shocked me. I'm not even sure what to say, so I'm just going to tell you I got the Ravens at number 5.
Yeah, I think the Ravens at number 5 is a perfectly all right call. The Buffalo Bills are there because they've still got extreme talent. They've got a similar record to the Dallas Cowboys, who are on your list and relatively high. They're a talented team. Their defense is fucking for real. They're a really talented team with a really, really talented offense, and their defense is for real. Like their defense should be playing really, really good. I think they'll find a way to get over the fact they don't have a run game, and I don't know how they're going to do it, and I'm excited to see if they can do it. But they're like a couple of other teams on this list where they're one loss away, and if they lose in the fashion of we can't run the ball, so we're going to lose, then they're coming off the list in a couple of games' time. I'll give them the pass against the New England Patriots.
Well, speaking of the New England Patriots, the team that's going to stick it to the Buffalo Bills this weekend, I got them at number 4. They're my 4th best team in the NFL right now, and I said it in our last podcast. They're the best team in the AFC, and I said what I said. Come at me if you want.
Yeah, I've got the old king of New England, Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in at number 4. I think the reason I've got them ranked below the Patriots are on my list as well, by the way, everybody. This isn't spoiling anything.
I figured.
The reason that the Buccaneers are below the New England Patriots is the Patriots have got it all clicking already, and the Buccaneers are waiting for it to fully click. Once the Bucs have it ready to fully click, they're a dangerous team, obviously.
Well, I got the Bucs in at number 3. And the reason I put the Bucs over the Patriots is because head-to-head, the Bucs. But I like both teams. I think both teams have a real shot at the Super Bowl this year. I'm not saying they are the Super Bowl picks. I think there's probably 5 teams right now that have a real legitimate shot. And I think the Bucs and the Patriots both, which, I mean, granted, you'd rather see the Cowboys. I'd rather see a miracle in the Vikings. But if we can't get those teams, what better Super Bowl than the Bucs Patriots?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I've got the New England Patriots at number 3. The reason
We just flip-flopped them.
Yeah, the reason for having them there is because I think if they went head-to-head now, I think the Patriots would beat them because Mac Jones is so much better. The New England defense is so much better than it was when they played each other in, what was it, week 4? Feels like an eternity ago.
All right. Well, in at number 2, I got a team that's finally got their QB coming back in Kyler Murray with the Arizona Cardinals at number 2 in my power rankings. And I know people are going to go, how did they drop a spot during a bye? It's because the Packers beat up on one of the better teams in the league. So I got the Cardinals at number 2.
I've got the Cardinals at number 2 for the exact same reason as you. The Packers beat up on a really good team, and it shouldn't have even been that close. The Arizona Cardinals, how injured is Kyler Murray? That's the other thing that comes to my mind. But also, Aaron Rodgers is playing on a broken toe. So, but Aaron Rodgers' toe is not as important as Kyler Murray's toe for the way that those two play. The Packers are an incredible team. The Cardinals are an incredible team, and I'm excited to see how the end of the season comes out, to see who comes out on top in the NFC.
So we both have the Packers number 1.
Yep.
And is this the first time they hit your number 1 this year? I can't remember.
I think I might have had them a couple of weeks ago after Kyler Murray, after the Cardinals lost.
I actually, on a couple of those sites, after having Packers number 1 for a couple weeks, people were like, oh, you're a homer. It's just your team. And I'm like, you guys, I'm a Vikings fan. So, if I'm putting them up top, there's probably something to this. I would love nothing more than to say that the Packers are the 32nd best team in the NFL, but it just ain't true.
Yeah, it's just not true, is it? I'm the same. Yeah. The Green Bay Packers at number 1. I think that's only fair enough.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back at you again next week with some more previews, reviews, top 5s, and our power rankings. And like I said, go check out my betting lines, man. Last week was a little rough, but I'm still running over 70%, giving you the point spreads to the betting lines for the UFC and NFL. I give you 3 a week. So check those out. And tell me if I'm a fucking idiot. I love it. I've been told I was dumb all day for my Pat McAfee comment. So you guys have a great day. Anything to leave them with, Maddie?
Fucking shit on Jay as much as you can in any comment for him. It gives me the kicks.
Yeah, I enjoy it. All right, guys. One world, one love. Deuces.
Cheerio.